It's been 10 months since I've begun this channel. I think this is my 10th or 9th video. That's an average of a video a month, but that's not how it's been. I think since the origin of this channel, I was highly motivated, I was highly consistent. I had that drive to really grow this channel into a specific niche, which was self-improvement for everyone. That's what I wanted this channel to be, and I guess slowly I've not been as consistent. I'm gonna gloss away through all of that and get right to it. So I'll start off with this book I've been reading. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've not read in like years. In a long, I don't remember the last time I've read. And this was actually given to me by a cousin who I've not spoken to or met or seen in a long time. We live so far away, and I guess, we just haven't crossed paths until recently. Well, he was actually getting married, and so we went to his wedding, as his family. We spoke about so many things, and he ended up giving me this book, and it's a self-improvement book. It's a very good book. I've not read a lot, but every couple of days I'm trying to read. I've not read in so long. I mean, the title of this book is called Atomic Habits, and even just reading instead of scrolling through your phone, it's like 10 times better, man. I've not uploaded many videos, but my message has always been to try to do productive things. Like, even on my rest days, I want to be productive. I want to progress. To be great, you need to do great work. The beginning of this book, it really goes into expressing about all the work beforehand in everything. Everything compounds, because a good habit or a good action or whatever it is, because you don't see the effects of it now, that is the majority, one of the biggest reasons why people drop their good habits. Us as humans, we want that instant gratification. That's a common word that I used to hear, like Instagram or whatever, YouTube, like all these big self-improvement gurus that they say instant gratification, like instant doom scrolling on Instagram or games or whatever it is. You think you put a certain amount of work and you're supposed to get a certain reward back. Like it's the graph is like this basically. So this would be the level of work you do, and this would be the reward you get. So the more work you're doing, the more reward you're getting. But that's such a basic, that's a linear understanding of life. But life is not like that. Life has its ups and downs and curves and sideways and twists and turns, and are more realistic. So it's not perfect again, but something that would be more realistic is I think there's like an exponential curve, which is basically like this. It goes like that. So the more work you're doing, and the rewards are like that. So like this. So you're doing more work, but you're not seeing any results. This is the patient game. You have to wait. You have to trust the process. You have to keep believing and pushing through and believe you're doing the right things. Not just doing it, but having faith. Not just doing it for doing it, but again, you have to have this discipline. Because if I say motivation dies out. You need to have a discipline, but you kind of really need to manifest it as well. You need to manifest it. You need to believe in it. And as Muslims, to a certain degree, we should believe in manifestation, because when we make dua, we should make dua with conviction. we should believe Allah is hearing our du'as and accepting our du'as. We should believe that our du'as are being heard and we are taking action for those du'as to be accepted. Yeah, so to a certain level, we should believe in like manifestation. So we need to believe that the work we're putting in is going to lead to something, it's going to lead to something. But expecting the reward to come, I wouldn't say reduce your expectations, but have the work that you're putting in, it shouldn't be for vain, it shouldn't be for the reward, it should be just for the process. It's hard to explain. I'm not at that 100% understanding to explain it even. I've only read about 20 pages or 10, 15, 20 pages, something like that. Again, like, I've not written in years, I've not read a book in years. Like, again, properly, I'm saying, like, reading a book properly or writing my thoughts down properly. Again, like, if I have to do an appeal or write an email or a cover letter, that's just, that's just simple stuff, like actually journaling. And I used to do journaling when I was younger. My mum used to make me do it. I never really understood the purpose of it, and I'll be honest, I only did it for the reward. Like, I'm glad she made me do it, because another thing is, a bit of a separate topic, is it's important to have life experience, like in whatever, in positive things, of course. Obviously, writing in a diary is not life experience, but like, I remember writing in my diary. I remember some of the stuff I wrote, actually, because now I value those moments. Now I value journaling. Now I value reading a bit more. Again, just only reading a few pages in the past week or whatever. Even like in my work life now, I don't think I've ever specified what I've done, but I basically work in Ocado, which is an online supermarket. So there's no actual physical store. All our warehouses actually just deliver to customers. We don't have a physical store. So I used to be a driver, now I work in a warehouse. And that stuff is like humbling, man. That stuff, like, it is gritty work, it's tough work. And like, you have your battle squads and stuff. Like, it's tough work out here, I'll be honest. So that stuff is humbling, but I think it's a necessary experience. Like, as still the young person I am, like, God willing, I have a long life ahead. I think it's a necessary experience. Like, do certain stuff. You can only be in certain situations to know how it is, like marriage, like fatherhood, or things like this. Like, if you're homeless, starvation, things like this, the situation in Gaza, we have no idea how it is for them, how tough it is for them. We see it, but how they feel, like, emotionally, everything. Do we take our things for granted? Our food, our house around us, everything, man. We take it for granted. We don't know how it is. So I'm not saying to go leave your house and live in the streets and like starve yourself and stuff, or if you have a good job, leave your job and go work in a warehouse and retail. But like, for me, this helped me appreciate stuff. Reading, it makes me appreciate more. Being away from the screen is just, you appreciate more. So again, I'm not saying to go out and go join the war and all of these things, go be homeless and stuff. No, of course not. But there's a certain cost you should actually pay, gratitude, be grateful. And yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. Yeah, so I was saying, I work out Ocado now, obviously. But yeah, more personally, just a lot of things have been happening, man. I think the last video I made was the winter arc, which was probably sometime in December or January. So it's been 5 months since that video. Again, that time I had the inspiration, the motivation to make a video, or the necessity, whatever it was. So I've just been reading this book again. I felt the need to make a video. I've been reflecting on the past year. People with these New Year's resolution. I think that's the video I made or I wanted to make about New Year resolution or their birthday and they're going to be a new person and stuff like that. Time is all perspective and not subjective. Time is time, but at a certain point of time you can pin and track your progress. So like as Muslims, at the start, end of Ramadan, we want to continue our journey all the way into Ramadan, all year round, up to the next Ramadan. Generally other people, they look at New Year's resolution, New Year, because the number on the calendar changed. For me, it's me reflecting on my channel. Like I said, it's been 10 months. It's not been a year yet, but since I haven't uploaded in a long time, it feels like a year. Yeah, it's been a big year. There's been a lot of stuff happening. Like I said, I've been working at Ocado. I've been working at Ocado for over a year. So I started this channel maybe a few months after I started Ocado. I was in an office job before this, and yeah, I just felt like I needed to get out. I couldn't work the office job. I didn't like it. I didn't like sitting down for 8-9 hours just staring at the screen, staring at the same screen, like in terms of opening the same window, typing the same stuff, getting the same lunch, traveling the same journey, sitting in rush hour to work, sitting in rush hour on the way back. Even the days I was working at home, wake up, brush my teeth, open laptop. I'm in my bedroom like literally 24 hours a day. 23 hours I might go downstairs for the odd snack or food or whatever, dinner, but then I'd be back up here. So I left that job, I went to Ocado. Well, I had a 6 months break. I tried a few stuff, clothing line. I wanted to get into like car rentals and stuff. That didn't happen. Then I thought I needed to get my income back. So I started Ocado, as they were taking anyone basically. I started Ocado, I moved up to a marshal after about 7 months. So working in the warehouse instead of a driver. I started a YouTube channel obviously, and I don't know if I should drop it this deep in a video, maybe in the next video, but I think I hinted in this video already some news, so I'll drop it in the next video maybe. But yeah, big news coming, and I'm getting into a new job. I'll probably drop that in the next video as well, because I'm seeing this is like 24 minutes long, so I'll drop this in the next video. But yeah, it's getting dark. The video quality is bugging out. And I'm losing my voice again. So yeah, every time I make a video I lose my voice. But if I get more practice, I get more practice. 1%, improve, read, write, pick up good habits, master good habits, pick up more habits, make videos, manifest, pray, and yeah, this is me speaking to me, but me speaking to whoever views this as well. Pray, manifest your physical body, your heart, and your mind, your soul. Masalam.